I have 7 finals.
Another study session. You got next year.
Assalamu alaikum Ramadan Kareem. By the time this video is actually uploaded, it's probably like 20 days into Ramadan already. As for me, I have 7 finals and 4 practicals during Ramadan. Somebody asked me what my goal was this Ramadan, and I told them it was just to make it out of finals week alive.
And I almost failed that goal because just a couple of days into Ramadan, I got extremely sick. I had what I think was the flu with pretty much every symptom that there was. And it was a rough couple of days for sure, but we still had to study and try to fit in some ibadah, some Quran whenever we could. So a couple of days have passed and I'm feeling a lot better, alhamdulillah, which is perfect timing because we have sim clinic today. Got to get a couple projects done in class. And this is the week before our big practicals. Practicals are basically our hands-on exams. So that's when they test our hand skills, our ability to actually do dental procedures, which are obviously really important when you're working on patients next year. So we're gonna go to class right now and inshallah get those done. Our last sim session for the term, we basically just finished up our final project, which was an anterior veneer case. I think it went pretty well. And we just took a quick prayer break afterwards, prayed Asr, and continued on with the day. So we have about an hour left before Iftar, and as much as I don't want to right now, I really need to study. We're gonna try to grind out some material until Maghrib and just feast, because I'm starving. So we grinded out some more studying for an hour, which was really nice, felt productive, and then went to our local MSA for an Iftar that they were hosting, which was also pretty nice. And the next morning we had our first practical, which I didn't really record much of, but alhamdulillah, it went well and we passed, which is all that matters. Another day, another study session. I feel like at this point, it's just rinse and repeat. Every day, it's just the same things, which is driving me a little crazy, but alhamdulillah. Especially our farm class. We have our farm final in a week. I'm also pretty behind on my wood, which I feel like is a canon event for every single Muslim a week into Ramadan. So we're gonna try to grind that out for the rest of the day. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog of me just sitting at my desk and studying.
6 hours later.
So I was just at Taraweeh, and halfway through the salah, my nose starts bleeding, which it's been doing all week, just randomly. So I go to the bathroom and just stuff cotton balls in my nose to make it stop. Go back for another 2 rak'ahs, and then it starts bleeding again. So I'm calling it because I don't want to dirty up the carpets in the masajid. So I'm just gonna load up on vitamin C, vitamin K, and electrolytes. During Ramadan, I mean, you're probably seeing this after Ramadan, but you wanna make sure that you're not just getting water in, but you're also getting your salts, your sodium, all your electrolytes as well. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my nose. It's just weird. Everything's super congested, but also just bloody at the same time. Anyways, got our electrolytes. And yeah, so you can see the blood. It's been bleeding all week. I don't know why I just showed you guys the inside of my nose. It's kind of weird. But welcome to the channel. I guess that's what we do here. After Fajr, we went straight to campus to prepare for our endo practical, which was the highlight of our finals week for all the wrong reasons, guys. It was the most stressful thing that we've done all term. Endo by itself is a very hard specialty. You're working with really skinny root canals and you have to be very precise. And a lot of people ended up failing this practical, and unfortunately I was one of them. I spent 5.5 hours this morning just stressing, grinding through this practical while fasting, all for a fail. It was definitely tough to deal with, especially because we have to redo the practical when we fail it, which we will get to. But it was a very, very stressful week, mainly because of this practical.
I can't fail you. I can't fail you. I can't fail you.
I want to take a minute to talk about the sponsors of this video, Coupert. With Eid just around the corner, it can be stressful trying to find the perfect gift for friends and families and getting the best prices on them.
But that's where Coupert comes in. It's a free extension designed to save money while shopping online effortlessly. When you reach the checkout page, Coupert automatically tests and applies the best available coupons, making sure you get the maximum savings all with just the click of a button. And it's not just bougie websites that you've never heard of either. Coupert works with over 200,000 merchants globally to bring you the best deals and savings. The process is super simple. Go to your Chrome web store and install the Coupert extension. Once you register an account, Coupert will notify you of savings and coupons on the checkout page. I went to buy these cleats for the upcoming soccer season, and with just the click of a button, Coupert was able to save me $10 and I got $5 cash back, saving me $15 in just a matter of seconds. I'll have the link to the Coupert extension down below in the link description. Go down there and make sure to use it for your Eid shopping. Thank you again to Coupert for sponsoring this video. Now back to the vlog.
The next day was a big day because Liverpool versus PSG were playing in the Champions League. Yusuf had absolutely no idea what was going on. I'm pretty sure this was the first soccer game he's watched, but he was being a good sport about it. If you follow soccer or football at all, you know how this match ended. Yeah, it was not a good day for Liverpool fans.
Some of us are taking the loss a little harder than others. No Ballon d'Or, no trophy, no... You got next year.
We had to cope with the Liverpool loss in the best way possible, which was by going and praying Taraweeh. That way, we're at least winning in something. If we're going to lose in this world, we might as well win in the next one.
So we already finished our 20 rak'ahs for Taraweeh, but we're actually going back to the masjid
for 20
to
more.
pray another 20 more, just because we feel like 20 really isn't enough. Like we still got some more in us, so
Like, I can still feel my feet.
we'll probably be here till like 3, 4 a.m.
Bro, I was thinking till like Fed.
Till like and knock out like another 10 joules or something.
Yeah.
Endo practical take 2. The second time went worse than the first one. I felt like throwing up the entire time. I was stressed. I was hungry. It did not go well. Spent the next several hours studying with Daniel because we had 2 more finals the next day and I didn't get any time to study for them because I was too busy doing the stupid endo practical.
Guys, today has been the worst day of the last 2 weeks by far. I failed my endo practical last week, and so they had us remediate them this morning. The remediation went worse than the actual practical. Like, I did worse the second time, and I failed again, which means if you fail a remediation, you fail the entire class. We were in there from 7:30 till 12:30, 5 hours of just stress, all to fail. We had a final right afterwards, alhamdulillah. And then we still have 5 more finals left, which I haven't been able to study for because all that time was spent on the practical. And if that wasn't bad enough, I go to my car, and not just this, but I have 2 tickets on the windshield. I got 2 parking tickets in one day. I've never seen that happen before. 2 parking tickets in one day. You know when just like one thing after the other, after like so many bad things happen in a row, where you just start smiling. Like, I saw the tickets and I actually started laughing. I'm like, let's just see how much worse this day can get. We have like 10 minutes left till Maghrib. I'm heading home right now, and then we're just gonna crank out the rest of the material. We got some finals tomorrow. I don't feel confident for the result, so what are you gonna do? All you can really do is just keep going. I don't know what happened. Like, I'm not gonna deal with a failed class, failed practical after I'm done these finals. Right now, I have to get a lot of things right in front of me. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, bro. My brain's like, okay. I think that's enough for me for today.
We didn't have time to sit there and feel sorry for ourselves because we had 4 finals coming in the next 2 days. And because so much time has been spent on these endo practicals, I had even less time to study for them. So the next 2 days were an absolute grind. Just flew through as much material as I could. Every single minute was spent studying. It was definitely tough because of Ramadan too, and I felt like I couldn't spend as much time on my ibadah. But alhamdulillah, it paid off because we passed all of our remaining finals.
1 more final left, guys. We have 1 more final tomorrow. It's kind of crazy how fast but slow this week has gone at the same time. It's been one of the hardest weeks I can remember, but tomorrow's it. Tomorrow's the last day. I also feel like Ramadan has gone by extremely quick, which I know we say every year, but especially with finals this year. Wallahi, I checked yesterday thinking it was like the 15th night of Ramadan, and it was the 20th night. Like the last 10 days are already here, and I feel like the first 3 weeks of Ramadan, all I've been doing is just study, which I understand is a form of ibadah. It is, and you're being rewarded for it. But it's just a bummer. And I already know I haven't edited this video yet, but I already know it's gonna be extremely choppy because I've had no time to record either. Honestly, alhamdulillah, man, that's just life. Like sometimes there are periods in life that require you to focus all of your effort and your energy on one specific thing. For me, the last couple weeks, the last couple years, that thing has been school. All the focus has just gone in that. But it always gets better. Inshallah, next year it's gonna get better. And the year after that, it's gonna get even better. You just have to focus on what you can do right now in your situation and what Allah has given you, and make the most out of your situation. So right now, all I can really do is just study, make sure I do well in school, and leave the rest up to Allah. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. All right, I will see you guys later.
سلم أمرك لله وابتسم مطمئن، فإن أتاك شيء فهو حتما لك، وإن لم يأتك فتأكد أنه لا يناسبك. ثق بالله دائما وقل الحمد لله دائما.